Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Farming Simulator 15 mod contest map spotlight. Today we're in southern Norway, where we need to take care of our cattle, fields and forests. We need to watch out for the steep, which is misspelled, but it is apparently a Dutch modder. I thought it was a Norwegian guy who sings as Norway. And use the right machinery to cultivate your fields. I'm just gonna kind of let all the spelling mistakes pass by. I hope you enjoy the map. If you can find things that could be better, please report it on the Facebook page, which is included in the description here. The author is Simulator Modding NL, which presumably means he's a Dutch modder. Let's get into the map. And the first thing I spot is this. The PDA map is in black and white for some reason. Also, there is no pickup, but this map seems quite small. So I'm going to run the risk of driving an aggro star around. I haven't quite figured out what's causing the shadow issues, but they're still there. I did check the settings, and it seemed alright. So I don't quite know what's going on. I'm gonna show you guys around what sell points I can see. It does help if I got my fingers on the right buttons and the right keys. And we'll come back to show you around the farm at the end. Because there's enough tractors that I can reset to here. How do you get out of this place? You'll notice already that most of the north of the... Could have sworn it said I didn't have a pickup, but okay, I'll use this then. You'll see most of the north of the map is just a giant lake. That was probably a corner cut just so that there wasn't as much work to do on the map. How do you get out of here? Is it this way? Apparently so. So what's up here? You have a field of wheat, which seems to be using custom textures. That's always nice. Over here you have chickens and a wood sell point. That's a bit unique, having the wood sell point actually on the farm. You can see there's a lot of equipment lying around and not many fields that I can find. So up here it looks like there is a sell point of some description. So the shop is one of these places over here. Okay, so we'll start off with the biomass heating plant by the looks of it, and let's see what it is labelled as. Yes, it is the biomass heating plant. That is quite nice. Ripped directly out of either Whispered Shells or Bjornholm. They both have the same one. Over here we have the grain elevator, which is ripped directly from Bjornholm and possibly retextured into a possibly Norwegian brand, but that is pretty much directly out of Bjornholm. And the only reason I say that is just so you're aware. Oh, that's... let's just buy something real quick so we can see where it spawns in at the shop. Let's buy 700 kilo weight because it'll stand out. And now let's go into the vehicles view and see where the 700 kilo weight is spawned in. To his trailers. Is that it? Yes, the shop is somewhere. Oh, everything you buy is delivered directly to the farm. Lovely. What's up here? This is the wool sell point. Okay. Now the map says the wool sell point is actually in the middle of the lake, which means it hasn't been moved. Or at least the icon hasn't, which is a bit of an issue. You do not want to leave your house drunk in the morning if you live here. Good lord. Let's take the quick way down. Still want to find out what's causing the weird shadow issue. And we're back to the main farm again. Lovely. Don't know if it's just me or me being an idiot or something, but this map does seem to be quite difficult to find your way around on. Normally I don't have this many problems. Oh, there's a road over here. Let's see what's down here. You have your cows, and well, we're heading back up into the woods again. This is not... If you had more realistic in 2013, this is not the kind of map you'd want to put it on. Let's just put it that way. You have another field up here. And another field over there by the looks of it. The PDA map, I'm quickly finding out, is completely unreliable. That tree doesn't have, or does have collisions. That's a giant's tree. That one does, but it's not a giant's tree. So it seems like this is taking something of a leaf from British modding's books where everything has collisions, and something of a leaf from German modding's books where nothing has collisions. But everything looks pretty. And this map does have no shortage of pretty. I'll openly admit that. These fields are really nice, odd shapes, and yeah, I do like them. There is, I'm gonna hop out here, a castle of some description here. It's the castle from it. It's Farm Sim 11's castle again! Let's go up on top. We can't get on top. Okay. Farm Sim 11's castle making another cameo. Never did play Farm Sim 11, but I do know that's the castle because I've watched NerdCube's video of it. So let's head down around the bottom of the castle, which is apparently the forest camp, I guess. Possibly. Oh, we can't. Never mind. Let's continue on then. So far, I'm kind of liking this map. It's really difficult to figure out where anything is and where you are in relation to anything, because there's still sell points that I need to try and... Well, no, they're not. They aren't. So I'm essentially just going to be wandering around the map for the rest of this. There's seriously only 2 sell points on the map. There are seriously only 2 sell points on the map. I do once again have the download page open on Mod Hub, but this map has no dependencies. You do not require any other mods to play this map. You can play it whatever the hell way you want. You can install extra mods. You can get rid of mods. Although there are not many mods to get rid of to begin with on this map. Where on earth is this taking me? Oh, back here. You can play whatever way you want and get away with it, really. Now, what I've noticed is that the mod author has kind of taken a lot of inspiration from America in this. What I think is a lot of inspiration from America, at least, in this map, and all the buildings are red. Now, this could be a Norwegian thing as well, but I know it from America. I've never seen any Norwegian farms. So, that is a thing. This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter mod spotlight, because I usually only show off the... or map spotlight. I usually only show off the sell points, then I get back to the farm, show off the farmyard. This is the farmyard. I have no idea where any of the triggers are. Ooh, can I drive up in here? Please tell me I can drive up in here. I can drive up in here. I like this map. So if you want to have a victory vehicle, you can park it up here. And whenever you make some money, you can just hop in here. You don't park anything under it, I guess. You can hop into your victory vehicle and go, I've won. And celebrate. Let's get out of here. It's kind of hard to decipher where any of the triggers are. Also, is that the 7-word key? Yes. Here's where anything you buy at the shop arrives. So it'll arrive in this yard down here. There is a secondary yard up there. There's another one by the chickens. I'm gonna have to try and figure out what's going on with the shadows. There does appear to be some sort of sunbox going on. Don't know why there's no shadows. I'm going to slowly be whittling down the amount of mods on here, so that should fix it eventually. This is going to be a shorter one, I guess. Let's see what you start off with. You start off with an Agro Star 661, a T475 Power Star, a Steyr Multi 4115 in forestry colours, a New Holland T6160, a Case Puma 160, I almost said T160, a New Holland front loader for your T6160, if you are very specific about having blue with blue and black with pretty much everything else, a Bale Spike, a Sampo Rosenlu Komiya C6, inexplicably a TC590 as well, and headers for both harvesters, and a corn header for the New Holland, or I guess for the... Yeah, you could probably get the New Holland header onto the Sampo and get away with it there. Two header trailers for, I guess, two of your headers. Brantner trailer, an Agro Liner, a Cockerling Trio, a Kuhn Master, Rapide A600 Vaderstad 6 meter seeder, a 6 meter corn seeder Vaderstad Tempo F8, a Pottinger Novacat 302 ED. There's no obligatory Vitasem, so bonus points there. Pottinger Euroboss 330T Forage Wagon, if you want to do some silage. A Kuhn Profile 1880 Feed Mixer, a Kuhn GF6502 Tether, a Kuhn GA8521 Windrower, an Amazon FT1001 Frontal Spray Tank, an Amazon UF1801 Rear Sprayer to go with the FT1001, an Amazon ZAM1501 if you want. Ooh, this would be a good map to put to put soil mod on, because it starts you off with both fertilizers, spinners and sprayers. You get an M1080 Bergman manure spreader, a Marshall ST1800 slurry spreader, a New Holland Rollbelt 150 baler, an Ursus T127 bale stacker, and you also, if you want to do silage bales, get that wrapper. I bought this, so I'll just sell it off quickly. A Sawyer SB1000 1000 kilo weight and a 1600 kilo weight, as well as a pickup. You also get a FSI PowerTech ST65T stump grinder, a Damcon PL75 tree planter. This is getting to be overkill at this point. A Steppe FHL 13AK wood trailer, a Husqvarna 550 XP chainsaw, which, to be fair, it being Norway, in Northern Europe, Husqvarna is a Northern European brand. It's also quite commonly seen around where I live in Ireland, but hey, you're best off having Husqvarna in Norway. A Lizard mobile fuel tank, 15 cows, 20 sheep, 15 chickens, and a Karcher HDS 918-4M power sprayer thing. Yes, a power sprayer thing. That's the official name for this. It's not a pressure washer, it's a power sprayer, because it sprays the power. The pressure washer's hose restricts you from going any further. And I spray it into the lake. Lake, have some more water. This is a nice map, and I'm guessing that the shadow issues I've been blaming on the two previous maps aren't actually a result of the two previous maps. So I do apologise to their authors. They were, however, disappointing. This one is not as disappointing. It is kind of disappointing. It's actually a lot more crushed up than the PDA map would have you think, I believe, because yeah, it's slightly more crushed up than the PDA map would have you think. It doesn't seem to multi-fruits, so you get all the basic fruits, 2 cornfields, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wheat fields, I think. 1 barley field and a canola field, as well as a few grass fields dotted around the place. Oh, that's sugar beets, isn't it? That's either sugar beets or barley. They're very close in colour. It's actually quite a nice map, and I might return to it once I get the... You know, I will... No, I probably won't. It's just not my style of map, unfortunately. I do like British and Irish style maps. And... oh, that's really annoying. These three lines and the squares over them don't match up, and they actually get farther and further apart. This matches up. I like this one. But the rest of them... why? Why you do this? Also, there's a fan in one of them, and I'm guessing they're all supposed to be kind of ventilation things. Yeah. Probably won't return to this map. It's good, but it leaves a bit to be desired, in my opinion. It's just a bit too crushed up and busy. The general lack of sales points and size of the map, and the fact that most of it is just this gigantic lake, leads me to think that perhaps the map maker was intending on making a much bigger map, but ran out of time and decided to just crush everything up together in less than half the size of the map. And just put the lake here to make it look like, you know, there was more going on than there actually is. It's very difficult to find your way around on this map. I don't have the best sense of direction at the best of times. On maps like Nuston and Cobra Park, where it's quite clear where you're going. This one, it's just drive into the green and hope you find something that's not green. And that's just a recipe for disaster with me. Here's the storage point up here, actually. Let's try and get up this hill. Yep, we go. Well, that's where you get the storage out. Don't know where I actually put the storage. Oh, over here. Store your grains over here. You get them out over there. There's the Comia. The New Holland is hidden away somewhere, I guess. There's all the stuff for baling and stuff. It's a nice map. It could have done with a bit more work. It was probably, again, one of the maps that got a bit rushed by the deadline of the mod contest, which is a bit of a shame. Gonna be honest, bit of a shame, but well, the end result is good. The end result is something that's functional. I'm gonna actually very quickly do a little test because I'm now a bit paranoid about this. Reset vehicle or two. It was reset, and okay, let's try resetting the 1600 weight. Okay, let's try resetting this thing. And it was successfully reset. Okay, there's no cloning on the resets. That's good. And yes, I'm now testing that as a result of the previous map, which cloned everything you reset and told you it couldn't be done. So that wasn't an error with the Universal 1010 DC, or DT or whatever it was, that tractor that cloned itself. That was an error with the map. This one doesn't have that problem, so that gets bonus points for me. It's really good in its own way. I don't like it. It does seem a bit rushed. It's just not the kind of map that I want to play. It does remind me a lot of Two Rivers, I think it was, from 2013. It's got that kind of old styly vibe about it, and it's got its own charm. I don't like maps where you own all the fields to begin with. That's just something I don't like, and I know it's a corner people will have cut for the mod contest just to get that bit of extra stuff into the map to make it look a bit better. It's a shame, but it's an okay map. It's perfectly functional. It looks really pretty. It's just not my kind of map, unfortunately, and it kind of pains me to say that because it is really good looking. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll be back tomorrow with another map spotlight. Thank you all very much for watching. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.